Hello and welcome to Filmfaker's Commentary with your friends from Superliminal Films. This episode, we are going to do a bit of a transformation ourselves as we watch the American Werewolf in London transform in an exceedingly painful appearing sequence. I'm Dan.
Paul.
Max.
That's enough. We've got the film queued up to 56 minutes and 20 seconds, and we are going to watch a sequence that I really don't want to watch again, having just watched it previously, because it is extremely disheartening to watch a man scream that much.
I didn't mean to call you a meatloaf, Dan. Here he comes. Did you say what timestamp? Good.
Yes, it's 56:20.
Excellent.
Yep.
For those playing the at-home version.
Yes, yes. For those of you playing the at-home version, this sequence started at 56:20. This shot doesn't sit well with me because it's like it feels like a security camera shot, and that unsettles me.
Well, I think the idea is to be slightly voyeuristic because he's in a girl's house alone.
Yeah, after having had to break back into it because the door closed behind them when she left.
Hey, I've seen you break into your own house.
I did have to climb through my kitchen window. Also, she has at least 2 Chianti bottle lamps in this apartment. Because there's the one there and there's the other one in the other sequence.
That's one for each. That's the closest I can get to Hannibal Lecter. I'm sorry out there.
Yeah, fava beans and some nice Chianti. This is my only gripe with performance in the entire sequence. This sequence right here is actor trying to look concerned, confused, and cold.
So it's cold out. I'll leave both these doors open.
He left the door open, which is like you can tell something's amiss though. Like you, I mean,
oh, he's definitely broken. And
yeah, it's like he can't figure.
This shot's great, but I love any mirror
it's
shot in a
hungry.
film.
I
yeah.
love that.
I love any mirror shot in a film.
This is what I do when I throw up.
You just pace back and forth.
Pace around waiting.
And there's
for
another wine bottle next. There's 2 wine bottles next to the fireplace with candles in them.
Women love wine.
This
dude.
bitch loved drinking wine, and she loves Disney too because there's Donald Duck, and we see Mickey later.
Yeah,
and there's Mickey again.
Well, I think it kind of plays on the like the whole transformation for the loss of innocence, essentially.
Yeah, I guess there's a loss of innocence there. This does look super like
Certainly not a return to innocence.
Like no, but this looks uncomfortable. Like the angles look uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
The cutting is uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable. The whole sequence is very uncomfortable.
It's fantastic.
And then there's this little Indian boy.
No,
he doesn't like stuff.
No,
he's never been beaten about the face and neck though.
No,
or face and head or whatever that expression actually is.
No.
Why did nurses wear them white paper caps? I gotta ask a nurse next time I see one.
I don't know. They don't anymore.
No, they don't. But that's I could be like, why did your profession?
Unless it's a sexy nurse, then you get the white paper cap. I guess.
You know any nurses, Paul, that we could ask like on short notice?
No.
Okay.
Like right now, call them up on the podcast live.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a podcast. But
it may have been a way to distinguish like visually.
Here we go.
Could be. Yep. Here we go. No, Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
His poor NYU shirt. Also, I love how quickly he starts sweating. I never noticed that before this watch.
He's drenched immediately.
Like suddenly. I wonder how they did that. And see, if you look real closely, you can see the top of his dick when he pulls his pants down.
I'm not trying to look at David Naughton's dick.
I mean, we should all try to look at David Naughton's dick.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I don't want to see his pepper.
Wouldn't you like to be a pecker too?
Oof. Here we go.
Oh, the sequence is so cool.
It's so hard to articulate. So, Paul, you want to talk a little bit about the effects here? Rick Baker. It's the first time he invented the changeo, his patented changeo stuff, which with these hands and the head and the back, and all of this is done with animatronics and air bladders and different things like that.
This is where I shut up and let the professionals talk.
This movie also won the first Academy Award for makeup, which was made because this movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
And honorable mention to The Howling, which would have won that award had they not come out the same year as this movie.
A lot of werewolves that year.
Oh, those transformations are great. I mean, it's Rob Bottin versus Rick Baker, who taught Rob Bottin. So, but like, just everything's so well handled. And again, because the scene before this, he cut so elegantly, we don't feel like the cuts feel forced here to hide the effects. I mean, the amount he holds on these things is staggering.
Like
Look how long his torso is in that shot.
Well, it's because he's buried in the floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, but I mean, everything is so well handled.
Except for when he reaches for the camera. I don't know why he's doing that.
To show the paw off.
I know, but it's
from a
strange he's
performance
reaching
standpoint,
at the
yeah.
camera, yeah.
Here we go.
You expect that other guy to be there.
Mickey Mouse. He's got a weird nose.
God, that looks amazing.
That is the Changeo head pushes itself out from the inner skull. It's just, oh my God, look at it. That was, I think there are 3 separate heads he had to use, depending on the actual length to werewolf we get. And then you get this passover here of the entire turning into a werewolf before it becomes a hand puppet later on.
The hair is so gross. Like, the whole thing just looks so gross.
The anatomy is wonderful.
Skin's very good on that.
Can't say enough
yeah.
good about this.
Skeeves me the F out.
And there's the moon. Dumb one.
Moon.
And not a butt.
No butts.
Well, there's a lot of butt.
Oh,
there is
one.
actually a fair bit of man ass.
There's a full moon going on before the full moon.
Full moon before the full moon. Well, that's that's a good place to end it, I guess. Fair moon, full moon. www.superliminalfilms.com, Facebook, YouTube, Duck Press, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Fruit Array, Bumble. You can find us. We're on the internet.